Good day, ladies and germs. Gourd King here with some more Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Hope you're having yourselves a fine Wednesday as we get ready to put the broad in broadcast. See how much more of this game we got. Here we go.
How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you.
It's a trick. Oh no.
Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
The voices in her head are giving her mixed messages, it would seem. See if there's anything down here. Any of those stones. I don't see anything. No little hidden secrets. No Ryan secrets. By the way, and I know nobody's really arrived in the chat yet, but that's fine. This is just for, you know, general audiences to hear if and when they listen to this. But the meme channel hit 1,000 subscribers this morning. We hit 1,000 on the meme channel, so now it can earn ad revenue, get super thanks and chats and all that good stuff. I mean, it was already able to get super chats and whatnot, but I can get all that stuff. That's neat. It's really cool. Hitting that milestone when that channel is just barely over 6 months old. And now it's over 1,000 subscribers. It's crazy. Crazy. Very pleased by that. What's up, Cannoli? How you doing? Good to see ya.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place.
We're putting the broad in broadcast, Cannoli.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbel, made sure of that.
Her father's name was Zenbel?
Only occasionally did she venture out on her own.
What a stupid name.
Wood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains.
Orkney Plains.
A world like this one. Barren and lonely.
Right. It's a little more open. That's kind of neat. Just want to make sure if there's any of those stones lurking about. I want to focus in on those. For trophy purposes. Going by the trophy list, it didn't look especially difficult. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm quite blown away by the growth of it so quickly. That channel is barely over 6 months old. Already has hit 1,000. It's like, wow. It's probably gonna outstrip my main channel, you know, over the next few days if the increase in sub count continues on the path it has been. It's probably going to pass my main channel within I don't know, 3 or 4 days. That's fine. That's totally fine. Look at this guy.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone.
And just in time for my next video, which is releasing Friday on that one. So I'm happy about that.
Of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home. And it does not ask you to swim against it.
Exactly. Perfect timing. I'm happy about that. I can keep consistent with the releases of the videos that I've got. And it hits 1,000 just in time. I was like, neat. Like, that's all very good. But yeah, that one video is still chugging along. Like right as I hit 1,000, that video hit like 90,000 views, and I was like, gosh, I can't believe I released something that got that many views on such a small channel. Holy crap.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy, sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
Oh, it's that guy.
Her young eyes.
Yeah.
He moved
It's
as if
nutso.
dancing.
And I only need about 3 more components to build my
The glue.
computer. Granted, one of them is the motherboard. Like, I was wondering, it's like, could I maybe start building it today and get a jump on it? But I'm pretty sure I need the motherboard first, and the motherboard is not going to be here till Friday, which I'm pretty sure I'll have everything by Friday. But, you know, like, I got the tower for it, and the processor, and I have everything except the motherboard, the power supply, and one other thing. Well, the operating system, and then one other thing. I'm trying to remember what that other thing is. But yeah, I need basically 4 things. But I'm looking forward to putting that together. That's gonna be cool. I like this environment. This is pretty neat. Is this the main way I'm supposed to go, or should I go up there first? That is the big question. This looks like there's a few avenues I can take. Okay, so this is just a drain. That's just a drain, no problem. So we can go up here. And there. And there's also that ladder over there. Ah, hello.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
It's like, Odin, you naughty boy. Okay, so I'm wondering what the point of... I mean, I guess it's nice that they have 2 different ways in which you can leave or come to this area, I suppose. That's fine. It's a pretty big area, though. That's cool. Let's see what all it has to offer. Uh-oh. Not yet. I gotta do a thing first. By the way, I don't know if you watched that trailer for Dave Bautista's new movie, but I thought that was kind of cringe. Like, the blood effects I pointed out obviously looked really funny, but just the trailer in general, I was like, oof, that doesn't look very good. Yeah, it's like it's one that it's a trailer for a movie that I remember them announcing about a month ago, which I thought sounded kind of silly. There's a little bit more clarity as to what it's about, but I'm still not sure about it as far as like how silly the plot is. And I don't mean silly like, oh, it's a, like, I mean like silly in a way that's like it might already be self-defeating, but because the way it was presented a month ago, I was like, wait a minute, that sounds ridiculous. Like how do you even make that work? They might have added a little bit of clarity to it, but it's still, the movie itself looks really dumb. And it's not exactly a great cast either. It's Dave Bautista and Sofia Boutella and the chick who played Mantis in Guardians, and I'm like, you're not exactly putting together a bevy of great actors. I mean, Ben Kingsley's also in it, but he'll take any role anymore. And, Terry Crews is in it, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I like Terry Crews, he's fine, but he's not, like, a great actor. I mean, it's clearly meant to be a silly film. But it didn't look like it was going to be a good one. But we'll see. We'll see. I suppose.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
There we go. Here's the thing.
Death for Sigmund and his brother.
I think it's a streaming movie. I think it's maybe Netflix.
And she begs for mercy and implores
So
that
I
he
don't-
chain them up instead.
I don't think it's supposed to be
Mercy though, but because he
a
planned
theatrical
the more
release.
cruel, lingering death.
Wasn't the sense that I got.
Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours.
Let's see.
one of
The
Sigmund's
Killer's
brothers.
Game. That's what it's
She
called.
returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's
Yeah.
sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the
Killer's Game is an upcoming American action comedy film by J.J. Perry, written by Ran Rovich and James Coyne, based on the 1997 novel of the same name. Film is scheduled to be released in the United States on September the 13th. It doesn't say. I mean, it might be getting a theater release, but I don't see anything in one way or the other. But it looks like a direct-to-streaming movie. But the weird thing is, it doesn't even look like Netflix's brand of quality. Like Netflix has put out better-looking stuff than that. Like the blood effects, I thought were horrifically bad.
It's a trick. It's an illusion.
Yeah, it's. I'm not exactly super inclined to watch it. I need to find some good movies that have come out this year and watch those. Because I have watched I've maybe seen 3 movies that I liked.
Can't even fight. It's just deception.
And only that many probably that were kind of good. Almost everything I've watched from this year has been garbage.
Effortlessly caught the world in bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like
Yeah, I've heard that was pretty good. So I might have to check that out. I do think some of the conversations around it could be pretty hilarious, though. Have you seen The First Omen? Ah, the one with Gregory Peck? Yeah, that was pretty good. No. The First Omen. There was one before that? No, it came out after. It's like, I thought you said it was first. It's called The First Omen. But it came out way after. Like 50 years later. We need to sort out the proper nomenclature. Ha 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 ha.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you,
Yeah, it really is.
make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
I am liking this. This is very interesting and unique game. I like
Their
it.
gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
Won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Yeah, it's a simple game, but I think it's pretty well executed. I like it.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Like I can see how it managed to get the reputation that it has.
Is this real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
I also played a little bit of some of the free games that they gave on PlayStation Plus. They put out yesterday, like Streets of Rage 4, which that was pretty fun. I liked it.
As the she-wolf licks the
I mean,
sweet
2
honey
is still the
from its
best
face,
one, but
he bites the wolf's tongue.
that's pretty cool.
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed,
Oh, no problem.
so she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
I wonder what that means. Let's see. There's been a couple of these where they look like these stones, but they don't do anything. And it looks like we can cross that bridge. Ew. Oh dear. That looks unfortunate. What's across the way here? I am curious how much more of this game there is, knowing how short the campaign's supposed to be.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a serpent with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
He feeds it some kibble. Kind of get the sense I might be backtracking. That's fine. I got that little stone thing. Alright. That's fine. I am still marveling over the fact that this game is 7 years old and looks this good. And not just good for a last-gen game. I mean, this looks better than a lot of the games we're getting on the current gen. But that's not totally unheard of, unfortunately. I was telling Vex the other day that there are games on, like Metal Gear Solid 4, which was PS3. The character models in that game look better than quite a lot that we get today. I still remember when Fallout 4 was released, and one of the first things I was like, why do the character models look significantly worse than Metal Gear Solid 4? That was last gen, come on. It's supposed to be an improvement. Alright, I'm gonna take a walk along the beach. Yeah, they do. I mean, I'm glad, obviously, that games are holding up more and more graphically, but at the same time, I'm like, it is still discouraging when new games get made and they not only... that they're just not an improvement. It's like, gosh, guys, what are y'all putting your money into? It's one thing if you're making a game that has a certain, like, visual style to it that's not meant to be realistic. I mean, I obviously like games that don't look super realistic. But if you're gonna go realistic, we've got more than enough to go on what you should be aiming for.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfiotli.
Sinfiotli? Jeez. He ain't gonna get made fun of for that name, are?
Strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
They come up to him and they say, "What's up, my Siggeir?" Alright, that's, I guess a non-thing there. Ooh.
Dillion left it for you. Take it. Take it. It's coming from there. And there. Oh, what are they? Look, where's it coming from? She's studying something.
Neat.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Grammar. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge Grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard.
With the sword of grammar, you can correct people who misspell things.
Or you will face
But if you oppress people, you will be known as the grammar Nazi.
Find it. It's the metal runestones. It's in front of you. Find it.
Alright, let's head over to these areas. Figured they were for something. Looks like there's quite a few.
There it is. Focus. 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 Use your eyes.
Focusing.
Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer.
Gimme.
But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Alright, what about it?
Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Ooh,
Burial.
we in new place.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, it forces itself onto our friends or loved ones. Then comes the reckoning.
Her name, Senua. You remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Alright. Let's look for a shard. This comes the moment where I send you a message asking if you want to stream. Oh. I mean, yeah, I started streaming about half hour ago, so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Because obviously Whitey's gonna judge Twitter. As one should. Oh, yeah, let's see. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. Let's see. I'm guessing it's in there. Let's make sure there's nothing else to do. Can't like push this or anything, can we? Or pull it. Okay. That's just a thing sitting there.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Oh no.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
I'm here to judge your Twitter. Both speaker separate channels. I was on another tab and heard the whisper. Yeah. Yeah, wearing they tell you when this game starts to put on headphones to get the best audio experience, and I wear headphones when I stream anyway. It's pretty wild. It's been a little while since I've played a game that was made specifically for headphones. Last time I remember it was Manhunt for PS2, and that was awesome how they used that.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands
Yeah,
alone.
definitely.
There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Alright, let's head this way now. I should be able to light these, that'd be even better. Alright, so...
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said,
Isn't it?
she reminds me of you.
I do want to check over here real quick. Because there was another way I was able to go. Not there, a little further back. Little further back. Okay, that was the entrance. Alright, what's this way? Okay. Never mind. I guess it was more or less just the same.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus.
Ah, this one's meant to mess with you. Neat.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen.
This one's supposed to mess with you.
It's getting louder. There he is.
hang on. I see another torch down that way. So I want to look here. Oh, there's a torch either way. Okay, let's go over here real quick.
You don't recognize it? Don't doubt yourself, you'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
He's screaming all funny. Oh! Anyone vote yesterday? On what? And what's up, Janet? Was there a vote yesterday?
This doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. It's that sound, the voice is changing. What? That's not
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herva demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family.
Was it voting day yesterday, like political voting?
Brings her the sword. She leaves the
Not that
island,
I'm aware of.
but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any voting stuff from yesterday. Certainly not in my area. There's some spookiness going on in there. When is the next election? Voting day is in the summer? No. Elections are November. Like the presidential election, all that, that's November. Okay, this sounds like it's the right way.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Next Congress election, isn't there one right before the presidential one? Most of the election stuff is all in November. There might be like some in-party stuff that goes on before that, but even that I'm not sure. I mean, like the Republican primary is already finished. That's already been completed. The Democrat one, we already know Biden's running for president. I mean, so if there's any extra stuff, I don't know a ton about that, but most of your voting for like Senate, House, all that stuff takes place in November along with the presidential election. Okay, let's see. That's already lit over there. This is spooky. Unless there's just something I'm not thinking of, election-wise. This is kind of freaky, ain't gonna lie, right here.
Dillion wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
Chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Ah, so that evil voice is her father. The creepy voice. That's her daddy.
No boy is going to save you. No one can.
And I recognize this voice too. Now I'm hearing it.
When they see the rot growing inside you.
No!
I recognize
They'll
this
turn their
voice.
back on
This
you.
guy's got a heck of a voice. I'm trying to remember what the actor's name is.
The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Well, looking at the voice cast, it's not who I thought it was, but dang, he sounds like him. Because I was thinking it was the guy who was in, he's in like Game of Thrones, he was in The Green Knight, but... Mystery dating saying is the presumptive nominee. Yeah, which, I mean, he is, so... Yeah, he already, he dominated the Republican primary. He didn't lose anything. That's weird. That's really odd. It's possible there were primaries that weren't finished, technically. But, you know, at a certain point you get enough delegates to where it's decided, and he swept through, like, state after state after state, so it may have just been the simple fact that he had won it, and the other ones just hadn't technically played out yet. So... maybe it was that, but I don't know. So it could have just been like your state or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's been the nominee for a while now.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Yeah, that was last week. Doesn't matter. He can still run. He wouldn't even be the first person to run for president who's been convicted of stuff. I mean, I think the charges were bogus nonsense, but whatever. I mean, and he can still appeal all that, and there's a really good chance he wins on appeal if he appeals on a federal level, because they broke a lot of legal precedent to make those convictions happen. It's kind of nuts, but you can be in prison and still run for president. It's been done before, believe it or not. Hasn't been done in a while, but it has been done. It was done in the 1800s by a socialist candidate.
Stay back, don't touch it. You're curing.
That's funky. But he didn't. He's convicted on by the state. You can appeal a state conviction at the federal level if they have broken federal law in your conviction. You can do that. Being convicted on the state level doesn't change. Like if you, that's why it's like when states pass laws, they can be overturned if they break the Constitution, for example. That's why it's a federal. That's why people get like laws and stuff get appealed federally. A lot of times you'll see states pass like weird laws, and you're like, how did that get done? How did that pass when that breaks the Constitution? Well, then what happens? So it ultimately doesn't go through because it does break it.
You want to see the mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail.
No, this would definitely be the first time a candidate who has a huge chance. Like, okay, if the election is run fairly, going by the polling data, Trump would win in a landslide, kind of. Like, he's winning, like, all of the swing states, pretty much. Like, even states that generally Republicans don't win, he's leading in. But is it going to be on the up and up? I don't think so. So, we'll see. It's going to be a question of whether his margins are enough to overcome some spottiness, let's say. I mean, no, that's obviously very true, but polling data is still generally accurate. It's not perfectly accurate. Obviously, it was very wrong with the 2016 election, but it kind of just depends.
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the mask. You don't know what will happen if you touch it.
Alright, how's this bloody mask work? But we'll see. It's all going to be in November, and we'll vote and we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I should just focus on it. Yeah.
Be careful. It's not safe. Trust us. Where are we? What is this?
Oh, okay, you just focus on it. Duh. Durr. That makes sense.
The bridge. It's not. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Let's cross it. Push!
You can feel me.
Hang on, let's look around first before we do that.
Need the runes to find Dillian.
You need the runes.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked.
Patriarchy. Patriarchy made these locked doors. Oh no. Brady's Patriots Hall of Fame induction is coming soon. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know when they do that. I would think it is. But, I mean, I haven't been paying too much attention to all that stuff. Alright, so we got a little symbol there. Oh, hello.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison.
I know this story.
Swear an oath not to harm her son. one by one.
Baldur sounds like an emo dude.
Neither
I mean, he kind of is if you play God of War, because this story is part of God of War.
Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
He's like hella not amused. Alright, let's see. Let's try to find this bloody symbol. Oh, make the world not hurt me. Well, here's the interesting thing about that piece of mythology. He doesn't ask for it. She does it, and, like, the negative effect of it is that he can't feel anything. So it's actually pretty tragic. It feels like it's going to be this. Video on YouTube covering his greatest comeback with Josh McDaniel commentating. Talked about, so I think it's coming. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is coming soon. I don't know the exact date. Thanks to you, I feel nothing. Yeah, they actually do that story pretty good justice in the 2018 God of War. Let's see, is it down here perhaps? Oh, this probably would make some good sense. Push! Just to feel something. Alright, let's see how it works now.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous.
Ooh.
What's behind the gate? Where am I taking? It's not safe.
We did it. Take that, patriarchy. You couldn't stop me.
Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go.
Matt Dillion.
Dillion, don't lose him. Slip away too many times. You always let him disappear.
Is that what illegals here? I think this is just generally how women hear. They've got their voices in their head. Beck seemed to confirm it.
She destroys. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the
Your mom's in the other one.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glow. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Buy it. Don't buy it. You'll look fat. He'll be mad. It's on credit card. Buy it now. You're in the... Exactly.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
What's up, Jacob? It's a good question, Whitey.
Why isn't he here? He's gone.
That's definitely gotta be... This has gotta be the symbol.
You're in the wrong world.
Your mom's in the wrong world.
Dark world. Without you. You can't go up there. You can't go up. Not in this world. No. Not in this world. You can't.
You can't. You're a cunt. No, that's mean.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Whoa, hey, calm down there. Do you remember what it was to touch it? It's like, okay, let's keep it clean, lady voices in head. Jeez. Oh, come on.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. You have blood on your hands. You are guilty. Was it worth it?
The 21st, last of September. Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing clouds away.
You have no chance for love now.
How long, Jacob? Do tell.
Again. There he is. Where are you taking him? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. She can
There is a way up there.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder.
It
The
is.
blind god, Huth, was there.
Hoof?
Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
She lasts the first 6 minutes and 40. Wow. So she's just there and gone, huh? Wow. Bait and switch, but with an actress. That's funny.
Your curse has claimed Dillion. Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was
Ah, okay, this is one of those things where it's kind of fractured. Yaha. I wish they had more of those puzzles. I think those are actually kind of cool. Or like the reality is distorted and you have to fix it mentally. That's neat.
things you love with your curse.
Matt Dillon.
Things that are most precious to you.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea.
I'm
with
kind
such
of a
force
big
that
Dillion.
The ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
That's unfortunate.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
That pyre was pretty lit.
But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Alright, got more symbols.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two
How
worlds,
does that make you feel?
that of Zinbel and her past, and Dillion, her future. Two realities.
That's
tearing
one.
at her soul.
Wasting your time just telling you remembered my minute to my minute, doesn't she? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can mean nothing. Special.
It's like a little S in that. Okay.
What if the gods are laughing? Messing with her. It wouldn't be.
Alright, so we got our little S symbol somewhere. Okay, it's backwards, so it's going to be a reflection. I think. Or we have to go outside. Because that's the symbol, but it's the wrong way.
What does it feel like to be in love?
Hang on. Let's go over here, get this.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you feel safe? Dillion loves you.
Wow, that Loki sounds like a real jerk. Alright, let's see.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
I can't cross that way.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy him.
Let's see. Can't walk across the chain, I would think. Oh well. Let's go back.
Dillion cared for her like no one else has. Dillion's the only reason she's still alive.
Downloading Stardew Valley. Oh, nice. I actually bought that game pretty recently. Never played it before. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that game. Can I get over to there? I'll get you to work on my valley.
His love has tortured you, and it tortures me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to find a way to lower that first, or get out there. Yeah, Stardew Valley is very popular. I remember when that game first came out, one of my friends was like got hooked on it really quickly. 8 players in your valley reminds me of this chick. Let's see.
He saw who she could be.
Let's
He
see.
saw who she really was. He saw the warrior.
Let's go back.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
This bloody S. These are some thirsty voices in the head. I wonder. How close do you have to be? Kill any orc? Nah. Not that kind of game. I mean, there is a little bit of fighting in this, but not orcs.
He loved her so much.
We have just agreed. You are not orcs. Oh wait, is this a door? Yeah, it's a door. Durr. That's the problem. I didn't check the door. Okay, can't go through there yet.
Do you remember the way he looked?
This might way
Does it feel warm? Do you feel
around.
safe?
Or, hang on, actually, let's open up that side too. I should have died 4 times last night easily. Yeah, you put yourself in some pickles there. Alright, so we got these 2 doors open. So I'm guessing
He didn't believe that she was
this will
He saved you.
help me now to go around. Alright. Now we can go around. Neat. Ta-da! Ah. And now we got this. And there's that symbol.
No time for this. Speed up. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. You're letting this get in the way.
I killed Champion, Captain Troll, an Elite War Chief, and a freaking Grog. Nice.
Darkness within you.
Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking with oil. There we go.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki.
Oh. I wanted to hear that. Oh well, no biggie. And now we can open up the door.
Broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Because he believed in you.
Dillian!
He's like, come on then.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbad.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father.
It's
chieftain who believed
Careful,
nothing he couldn't
Icarus.
see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far, don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. There he is.
Oh, and also Boosh, as I've been telling people here, I hit 1,000 on the meme channel.
Quicker.
So that's pretty cool. And just in time for my video Friday. Yeah, she does. Thank you, Jacob. I saw that. I was wondering if that happened last night because I saw that you were at 100 right as I was going to sleep.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I went on the experts channel impromptu stream.
I left for the wild.
He went over there and was the 100th. Oh, nice.
Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the soul? What if we're wrong? The soul will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been
What if
fooled
you're the
before.
big gay?
You're being tested.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge.
I think they're just wood.
And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan. One that is cold of heart,
Oh, okay, I have heard that one
pure
before.
of blood. I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40, and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
That sounds unpleasant.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels...
A big greedy jaw. Funny, it doesn't look jawish.
Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be yes.
Yeah, she does have a little bit of a soccer movement to her.
He's in the house. He's
Find-
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
Where's it
signal.
gone? Keep going.
How do you find it?
Uh,
It's just a trial.
nothing over
Just
there.
another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find him.
Then you will succeed.
like the old warrior trials. Dillion will help me.
Help me, Matt Dillon. Alright, let's go into here.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillion and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. No one else could. She knew something
I agree.
was wrong. Something.
It's pretty stinky.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
Alright, Whitey, no problem. Chickens! Alright, let's see.
You have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until we get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
Still leaving stream on the background. We got this if you ain't already to watch out. Yeah. I mean, this channel's miles away from any kind of monetization, so it's more just to hang and have a little fun. Maybe at some point I will be able to put some vids out for it. Let's see.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not good, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Going up. Let's see. Anything change on that tower if I go through? Nope, doesn't look like it. I've been swimming in raw sewage. Yeah. I love Naked Gun. Those movies are so freaking great. Ah, here's what it is. I gotta put this stuff back together. I've seen 1 and 2 like 5 times each, and I still cry. Yeah, Naked Guns are freaking great. They're so funny. Oh, come on. we go.
Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
We did it. Alright, let's head to our newly formed bridge. Check around very quickly. She's like, oh, it's stinky.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
But I wanted to. It was fun.
You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian, go to him. He's trying to save you. There it is. Run! Run now!
Uh-oh. I'm on fire. So fire's bad.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Run now! Save him! Senua, you don't even have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself.
Oh, hello. It's actually chasing me.
Where are they, Senua? Where's Dillian? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. Come on. You'll start to burn. You'll burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it happen. Quick.
Where's Dillian?
Where is he?
This is taking too long.
Can you hear him? You're lost.
2 more rooms.
You have to find them, Senua.
Where are you? You're lost.
Where are they?
This all looks the same.
Okay, there's that.
To find one more. One more. Don't get lost.
What should I do?
Where is he? The light. Go towards it. Find her. Focus. Focus. Look.
Alright.
Where's the door? Find a way out. Find it again. Get out. Run. Run. Look at you.
Ah! Okay, that's bad. That's a pretty unsettling puzzle, having to escape that thing. So do I keep my progress having taken those out? Or do I have to do them all again? That would suck. I think they're just voices in her head. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. That was... What the heck? Oh, wow. I didn't even have a chance there. That's not good.
is, huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Feel it. You'll die. You feel it? You're dying. The burning has begun. Dying. The burning. The burning has begun. Go to the gates. There they are. The rooms. You can get through.
Hey. That's not exactly inaccurate, to be honest. Come on. There we go. I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty intense and unsettling. Yeah, and I'm playing this game with headphones, which is what they recommend. Adds a whole new dimension to the sound design.
Senua. What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I am. You're not a monster.
It's like, maybe you shouldn't swim in that crap, lady. My gosh.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your
Yeah, it's like, alright, back to it. Alright, so before I continue on, watching episode 2 of The Acolyte now sucks. Episode 1 had good fight choreography. The rest, yeah. Alright, before I continue forth, I am gonna go use the restroom real quick, so give me just a minute. I will be right back. And we're back, children of Earth.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. And there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The voices.
Yes, you
They've
can.
gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good.
That's kind of cool how they're doing this.
Here.
Basically, whatever direction you're supposed to go, you can feel your controller rumbling. That's neat. Alright, go this way. Just following the breeze.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Water.
I hear water.
Go to it.
This is cool.
Let's reach the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
So sorry. I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. Prove that for me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bed. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you're going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. So she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
There's a house.
Blue yo.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Ow.
Tilly. There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. And it can see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Probably don't want to cause any noise. That would be bad. They really like heightening up the tension here, don't they? That's cool. Thing is, I don't know exactly where I'm even supposed to be heading. I think it's close.
It's not going.
Keep moving forwards.
There's something there. There's lots of little evil somethings. It's like pitch black. That's not creepy at all. So yeah, that's pretty neat.
It stinks. Death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not unsettling. Just walk across this beam that you can barely see.
There's a well.
Don't turn back. We're getting close.
Well, well, well. Oh dear.
Lillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
This is like one of those moments where, because the game insists that she be quiet, I almost can't help but be quiet too.
She could spend hours, days even.
But hey, we got through that one, so yeah. I'm impressed with these trials, how they've
You see?
how much variety there's been to them. It's pretty cool.
Your eyes were open, but you were...
I see with all the Disney Star Wars, the ideas are good, the execution sucks. I don't know. I mean, the execution definitely sucks. I don't know if I agree that their ideas are good. It depends on the idea we're talking about. Because I think most of their ideas have been pretty crap. It's not, I mean, not necessarily every single idea, but a ton of their ideas have been awful.
All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Alright, we got that shard.
The warrior trials. Go get the sword.
Okay, good. We got all the,
With grammar reforged, you will have Udina's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
neat. Yeah, those trials are pretty cool. Very unsettling.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind.
If you want revenge, not justice, Jedi don't kill.
Dillion's clan.
For revenge is a good idea. Yeah, but that's not their idea. That's not Disney's idea.
By the gods of darkness.
That's an old Star Wars idea.
He left it here.
That's just piggybacking off of information we already have.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance.
Whew.
Plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
No one is non-binary or gay. Not yet.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault.
Oh
You
dear.
brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
coming for you now. They're coming. They're coming to get you.
Well, now I have a sword, so we're good.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Unleash the sword. You must remember, she can focus. It's inside her. Focus. It's the only way. You're stronger than it. Focus. You can do this. Focus.
Ooh, I like how the blood effects are being used there. They're like coming at you. That's cool. That was pretty neat.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of
Look
shining
at all them
fleet.
hands.
Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
A little late for that, but
She's lost.
idea of the Jedi fighting without sabers. If you attack them without a saber, they won't pull a saber. I don't like that idea, I'm gonna be honest.
Is there any escape?
Do you hear the
Because that's like, there's already contradiction to that. We have a lot of examples of Jedi attacking people with their lightsaber, despite the fact that they're not being attacked with one. Plus,
Senua?
it's a weird principle, I think. I don't know if I quite like that one.
The sea of corpses.
Plus, I can't help but think that that's kind of born of that weird idea that, you know, like kind of the Australian notion that if someone attacks you with one object, you're only allowed to, like, defend yourself with something equal, almost. Like, you have to have an equal playing field when someone's after you. It's like, that's weird.
All because you're a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turn your back
So I'm not sure I like that. I'd have to, I guess, see exactly what you're talking about to know for sure, but not sure I like that idea.
Pay for your heresy.
Ooh, I like the way the music's being used here. This is cool.
He's down. Strike him.
Ooh. Ooh, nice. Alright. Really digging this part so far. Oh, hello.
He's stronger than you.
No, he isn't.
You're close. Oh.
getting hit too much. There we go. Alright, now I can look what you said. I remember in episode 2, Obi-Wan did fight hand-to-hand. They don't do it often, but even in Clone Wars, Ahsoka would... Well, I mean, I don't necessarily mind the idea of fighting hand-to-hand. I'm just saying the idea that they only pull their lightsaber if they're being attacked with something equally powerful. That's something that that's never been a principle, and that doesn't need to be. It's a weird standard to try to set. See, the main bad girl goes up to a Jedi and says, "Attack me with everything you have," and they don't, and she attacks them. That's when you pull your lightsaber. I think you just pull your lightsaber out if someone attacks you. Freaking kill. If someone attacks you, I think you have every right to attack back in full force.
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Kalina?
This is that Han shot, didn't shoot first nonsense that George Lucas tried to pull, which is one of the dumbest things ever. This idea that it has to, like, if someone's got a gun pointed at you or whatever, it's like, oh, we gotta level the playing field. It's like, no you don't. If they're threatening you, you can attack them. Freaking attack. George Lucas's whole notion behind that is so dumb. Well, I didn't want them to think that he was a psychopath, and I'm like, Greedo has a gun in his face, George. Han is more than allowed to shoot him. Oh dear.
Your dear beloved was powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
I don't want to join her. This dude's creepy. What's up, Israel?
You can do this. Focus now. Stop them.
Oh, crap.
It's not over. It's not over.
Alright, let's be cautious. Careful, Icarus.
She's the reason. You ready to take this? Remember it.
Oh gosh, it's one of him. Yeah, I saw that. No big shocker that he's lying again. Kinda his MO. Oh, he can throw an axe? Oof. Ah. This is a tough sequence, I gotta say. Alright.
It's nearly over.
Got him. Yeah, these graphics are pretty excellent. Especially given that this game's like 7 years old. Anyway, let me check what y'all saying. What I did not know is that LeBron called for his demise by requesting the Cavs trade for Chris Paul. So, you know, that Kyrie was not the problem in Cleveland, you know. But yeah, this is a rather gorgeous video game. Like, I'm hearing part 2 is still way too short, but we'll see. Okay, let's hold on. Like, I hear you can get a good amount of gameplay out of part 2, but like, I've already heard a lot of people say don't spend $70 on it, which I wasn't going to anyway, but... Cut him down! Dang it, I thought I got the block in there. Dang it. Alright, how much of that am I gonna have to redo now? Crap. Some games are great for 20. It's free on... Yeah, exactly. It's free on Game Pass, so you're fine. Ow. Okay, it's a little bit. Ow. Ow. Get up, woman.
She's hurt. She won't make it. Behind you. It's not over. It's not over. Keep coming.
Oof. Didn't see that one coming. Move it, lady.
She's injured. She can still do it.
That was stupid. Okay, got him.
Nearly the end.
Okay, that's a little better. Man, I had to do this whole fight again. These enemies don't bother me too much, as long as I can.
Finish it. Finish it. Strike it.
Exactly, earn it. Ow. Ow. No.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
It certainly adds to the aesthetic if you're when you're struggling in a fight. Makes it feel almost more meaningful. Let's get back a little.
Close.
Cut him down. Another one of you.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants. Let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
I mean, my choice for what game I pick has nothing to do with June being stupid. That has no effect on me, so... I chose this game because it was short, and I need some shorter games to play before Elden Ring, I guess. That was quite the endurance test. Holy moly. But that was awesome, though. I love the way the music kind of heightened the struggle.
You both surrender.
Oh my gosh.
The darkness has taken you, Galena and Senua.
Time against us always. Yeah. DLC's dropping later this month, so I am looking forward to it. I've already got it pre-ordered. Oh dear. That is not pleasant looking. It's gone on sale several times, Israel. I don't know about on Steam, but it has on console at least. But eventually it will.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Mother, no.
That night, she gave up on her world.
Is she in hell? Yes.
Follow in the footsteps of her mother. To go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Someone was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust?
He's a player hater.
Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us?
I mean, it's not old. I mean, let's be real. I mean, it's a little over a year old, and it's selling really well at full price. Which, granted, it's also, I think the other thing is Elden Ring was not a $70 game; it's a $60 game, and sells pretty well still. So why drop the price if they don't have to? Hey, let's be honest, it's worth that $60 price tag. There's a lot in that game. But I've seen it on sale on console a couple of times. I mean, a couple of times over the course of a year. That's pretty good. That's good.
the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Alright, let's keep going. Hello. Hello.
I'm here to help you. Senua. We're back. We found her. We found you. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore.
Aw, thought I could go through there.
We were worried. We're here to help you. You need us. So worried. Silence is lonely. We didn't know where you'd gone. We're here to help you. You can trust us.
These voices are creepy.
Into the mountain.
Can you see?
Shall we tell her where to go?
Go on. Look up. Just up there. Listen to us. Sit. Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a girl, isn't she? So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she
There's a door.
You can do it. You can see it.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Alrighty then. I wonder how close I am trophy-wise on this game right now.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Alright, so we'll go the other way here. Neither of these bridges look especially promising, it seems. But we go down. Alrighty. Alright, that's just the other side of this bridge. Oh my.
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
Oh my garb.
What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say Dillion if you were too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it.
Do it. And we will do this. However, because we've been going for about 2.5 hours, this is actually where I'm going to stop for the day. Oh, that's right. And I'm gonna create more suspense, and I will probably stream this again tomorrow. And I think, in all likelihood, I would assume this game is probably close to its conclusion. So yeah, this is where I am going to stop. Don't know exactly how much of this is left, so I'm gonna try to give the next stream as much content as possible. So anywho, I want to thank everybody who joined me live. Had a really good time chatting it up with y'all as I play this really, really interesting game. Like I said, probably be streaming this again tomorrow afternoon around a similar time. And once again, thank you to everyone who helped get my meme channel to 1,000 subscribers this morning. That was really, really cool. But anywho, until tomorrow, everyone, I say good night, God bless, and Godspeed.